Honestly, this is hands down the best beginner's video light kit for YouTube. No cap. Welcome back to the video. I'm Matt, and today I'm gonna be showing you the Mount Dog what? I don't know. I should have checked that first. The Mount Dog what? Today I'm gonna be reviewing and showing you why if you're a beginner YouTuber, you should get the upgraded LED bulb Mount Dog photography light kit 6.6 by 10 foot backdrop stand system and 900 watt 6400K LED bulbs, softbox and umbrellas, continuous lighting kit for photo video shooting. It's a bit of a mouthful, I know. But the products are honestly not bad. They are the only things I'm using to shoot this video today, aside from that bulb that was just in the background. That's why there's no RGB lights in the background. I'm not using any separate lights, anything like that. The only things I'm using to shoot this video today are things that were included in this kit. I'm only using 2 of the soft boxes right now. I will show you everything else that came with it in a moment. First, I'm just gonna show you what these look like from my perspective. I've got 2 big soft boxes right outside a camera. A tip for lighting videos, you always want to have the lights as close to you as you can, when they're soft boxes at least. If they're smaller lights, you might want to have them further away because they'll cast too harsh of a shadow if they're close. I'm also going to swap out my main camera for my phone for a little bit so you guys can see how it looks if you're recording on a phone instead of a camera. So first up, cost. As of the time I'm recording this, the 2 soft boxes alone go for $69.65, which is a steal. They're really good. That is an amazing deal if you're just starting out on YouTube. Highly recommend. For $69.65, you get the 2 soft boxes, LED bulbs that go inside, which can be controlled with this remote right here. Really convenient. It can adjust the brightness, the color temperature, all that right through this remote. You get the light stands and a convenient carrying case for both lights. They do sell them individually, but I do not recommend that. The price only goes down like 10 bucks. You're still spending like $58, $59, and you only get 1 light instead of 2. Plus, typically, you never want to use just 1 light anyway if you can help it. 2 allows you to fill in both sides, so you don't end up with harsh shadows on one side or the other. Even if you're going for that sort of effect, you still want some light coming in on the side where your main light isn't. Today, I just kind of have it set up producing a softer light over me entirely, trying to avoid any real shadows because I'm wearing a hat and shadows would really get in the way. If you're recording with a hat, by the way, you want to make sure your lights are low enough that the brim doesn't get in the way, kind of like this. They also sell one that comes with CFLs instead of the LED bulbs. I do not recommend that one either. The extra adjustability of these lights is totally worth the couple extra dollars. For $123, you can get the upgraded kit, which has everything this kit comes with, along with 2 more umbrella lights with CFLs. So you have different types of soft lighting options if you find they work better for a certain scenario you're trying to do, as well as a backdrop with 3 different colors. You got black, green, and white, which are big enough that they can cover up any background when you're trying to set up a simple scene like this. Soft boxes and umbrella lights can be very top heavy, so it actually comes with 2 sets of sandbags. You could drape over one of the supports in the legs of the light stand to help prevent the lights from falling over from small winds or accidental bumps. And it comes with a carrying case that can hold everything. Admittedly, it's a little cheaply made, but it does the job. I'll have them linked in the description and the comments maybe if I can do that. I'm not sure just yet. I highly recommend them to anyone just starting out on YouTube, or even if you've been doing it for a while. If you've been using natural light from a window, which can be great, but then you're subject to the weather. If it's a cloudy day, rainy, or if you want to make a video at night, you can't. These, anytime, anywhere, set them up, you're good to go. Highly recommend them. So let's go show you guys everything this kit comes with. Everything in this kit is super easy to assemble. I didn't need to look at the instructions for any of it. As you can see, we have 2 soft boxes, 2 umbrella lights, a stand with adjustable width in case you need to fit it in narrower spaces. In addition to the black backdrop, you have a white and a green one as well. You have cases to keep the soft boxes safe, and a case for the entire backdrop stand setup. 2 remotes for the LED bulbs to adjust the color temperature and the brightness. Clips to hold the backdrop in place, boxes to safely store the bulbs, sandbags to weigh down the light stands, and a duffel bag that can hold everything the kit comes with. So this is what it looks like using the Mount Dog lights with my phone instead of the main camera. As you can see, it's still pretty decent. This just goes to show this is good video quality if you're just starting out and you can't afford a camera. You can absolutely work with this. My phone is even actually pretty old. It's only an iPhone 11. It's 3 generations behind now. And still, this is good video quality. You could use this if you're just starting out. So don't let the camera that you're using hold you back, because honestly, lighting is more important. Lights are cheap, a lot cheaper than a camera. I will go over the camera that I use. It's really affordable. It's a really good option when you do have the money for a camera, but I would highly recommend upgrading your lighting before you upgrade your camera. It makes a big difference. You can get both of these lights, and the only lights that I'm using to light this video, for $70, and it dramatically steps up your game. Look what happens when I turn these lights off and go to only the room lights. Give me a second, I have to turn them on. This room even has good lights. As you can see, it's nowhere near the same level of quality. First off, having the lights come from straight down instead of coming from large surfaces that are directly in front of me makes a huge difference in how the video looks. Not only that, the fact that they're considerably dimmer than these lights means that the camera's ISO has to go way up to compensate, which makes the video look a lot grainier. To further illustrate this, I'll put my good camera back on and show you what it looks like only using the room lights. So now that we switch back to my regular camera, which is set to a fixed ISO, so it's not gonna bump it up automatically like the iPhone does, you can see just how much darker the room lights are than these Mount Dog lights. It makes a huge difference, because if I wanted to adjust this image to make this usable, this is what it'd look like. Now, I'm in view, but look how blown out the lamp is behind me and the wall, just to try and get me to look halfway decent. Plus, with the ISO so high, there's gonna be a lot more grain introduced into the image. I highly, highly recommend upgrading your lighting before you upgrade your camera. It makes the biggest difference. Now, I'll give you an example. With the ISO set for the room lighting on me, not on the background, obviously, I'll turn the softboxes back on so you can see just how much brighter they really are. Obviously, that's pretty insane. There we go, bringing the ISO down to a normal, usable level again. What a difference. It's honestly extremely dramatic. You should definitely upgrade your lights before you worry about upgrading your camera. It's gonna make all the difference in the world. That being said, for $70, you can't beat this because, especially when it comes to lighting, size matters. You could buy the little LED panels that are about this big, that are honestly not much cheaper than these ones are. But I've done that before in the past. The size of the light impacts how soft the light is. And you always want soft lighting for video. It makes a huge difference. Light spreads out from its source. If you have a small point of light, it spreads out and looks almost like a cone. If you have a big source of light, it also would look like a cone from a distance. But when the light is as large or larger than your subject, the light is able to hit it more directly. Instead of like a flashlight held close to me, casting harsh shadows everywhere, a large source of light is actually gonna have light hitting me that's all the way from up here and all the way from down here and in the middle and here and everywhere throughout that whole thing, there's an even amount of light being cast onto me. That makes the light look a lot smoother and casts a lot less harsh shadows. And smooth light looks a lot better on video. The links that I have below are affiliate links, and what that means for those of you who don't know, let's say that a product costs $10. Of that $10, $7 goes to the manufacturer or the seller of the product, and $3 goes to Amazon. What happens is if you click an affiliate link, it does not charge you any extra money. Of that $3 that Amazon gets, they would then send me 50 cents or whatever it'd be. It's not a very large amount, but they do send a portion of the money that they would otherwise make, their advertising fees, over to me if you were to buy something through one of my links. I would appreciate it. It does help me out a lot, and it doesn't cost you guys even a penny extra. So please, if you're considering these products, go through the links I have below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, I'd really appreciate it if you were to like, comment, and subscribe. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.